at Devil's Bowl Speedway today for our first race here this season and Big Walt's first race of the season. So the guys are pretty excited to get both cars back out on the track, and they're at the driver's meeting right now. They'll come back, we'll have hot laps, and we'll see how it goes tonight. How'd hot laps go, guys?
All right.
Okay.
Ran.
Yeah.
It ran.
Yeah.
First time out with it, so it was good.
I got 3 laps on it. So far, they're 3 good laps.
Brand new car.
Yeah.
Most of the parts in it are brand new.
Yeah, this is pretty much brand spanking new, the whole thing. So the first laps we put on it, it felt pretty good. And in the short amount of time we're out there, the track's a little blotchy because they're just working it in. So we'll see after the heat race, but no major issue right now. So we'll go out, put some laps on at heat race, go from there. So
Good.
it's good to be back.
Yeah, it's nice to have the whole crew here.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Back to a stacker with 2 cars.
Yeah. Yeah, we were, little Walt and I were at Albany, but we didn't do a vlog, so we're back. Whole crew's here, and we're happy to be at the track all together.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, Heather and I went out. We had some family stuff going on, so Dad had to stay home along with the rest of the family. And Heather and I went out, just the 2 of us. Finished 6th. It was a pretty good night. You know, Neil helped us out, gave us a parking spot close to the track. She gave us about an extra 15 minutes instead of parking in the next town over like we usually have to. And they gave us a hand, so it was cool to run 4th for most of the race. Lost a couple spots at the end for 6th. This car's been pretty good so far, so we'll see what we got. I feel like if you were gauging anything off that hot lap session, you're stupid, just because the track's going to change something it should be. Yeah. We know that. We know the car went around. Both of them went around a racetrack, and I guess they said I was fastest in my group, but you can already tell it's going to get slippery, which we knew coming in. So I know both cars over-traveled the right side by a lot. You could feel it driving it. So we'll leave them alone and see what we got in the heat races.
And then down through the backstretch, I'm like, get down to get a turn and fucking.
Walt, you may want to start walking down.
All right. Yeah, probably 9.
You're going to increase stagger?
Yeah, with each car's a little stagger.
I actually thought about that as dumb as it was. I'm like, do I need to put that big stagger back in the car?
I mean, if you got something, if I got something in there that would work.
I'm 5'8" right now, so but where I'm going to start. Everybody's up there, you're going to burn it off. Everybody goes there, you know the place is going to burn it off quick.
So you finished third in your heat. I'm not
Yeah.
sure exactly where your dad finished, but
I finished 5th. So he said he's a little rusty. But that's all right. I mean, we're not off the pace. So I started 3rd, finished 3rd. So I don't know, a little bit puzzled. I feel like I'm always puzzled to this damn place because the track is script, slick, goes away, comes back. So, and I didn't feel like, I mean, yeah, we started 3rd, finished 3rd in the heat, but I didn't feel like we made any speed. Maybe better than that. So, I mean, we made the redraw, so there's nothing to be disappointed about. You know, we did our job, but just thinking feature time when it comes, what's going to make speed. So yeah, pondering some ideas. I don't know that we will change a whole lot. It's hard because you're going to end up with probably a top for a while, like a back gear out. It does hit the chip really hard. So I think that'll help some. But you're also going to have to, if the top goes away, you're going to have to shut it down around the bottom. So just trying to find the happy medium. And I don't feel like I'm at the happy medium right now. I think Dad's going to put tires on it, run it, gets more seat time. You know, I don't think he was terrible. I think it was a couple times he hit the hole, stuff like that, and it acted the car up. So I don't know, just pondering my options, seeing what I can screw up. So,
hopefully nothing.
Hopefully nothing. We'll see. It's just hard because this place you make such a redirection sometimes in the corners. Like, I felt like I was too free in 1 and 2, but over in 3 and 4 is a little bit tight. So for every action, there's a reaction. So we'll see. Who knows?
interesting night at the bowl. We both had pretty solid runs going.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't, but
Yeah, I had my new car out, first time out this year. I'm not sure if it was my mistake clipping the tire, or if somebody before me had slid the tire out, hit it and slid it out. I don't know, but either way, it sucked to see a bunch of race cars get tore up. But it happens, but it sucks. So, but the new car was pretty good. It was pretty sporty. We were headed for a pretty good finish. But the records aren't going to show that, but I know we got a nice piece now to work with. So on the other hand, Walt led some laps, and
we got to the lead, almost flipped.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a hole down in.
It wasn't a little bit of a hole, it was a lot of bit of a hole.
You became bigger.
You take a small block and put it 4 wheels in the air, leading by 10 car lengths. It's probably an issue. Hopefully they get that fixed before it destroys the race car. But yeah, I mean, we got to the lead, and then the yellow come out. I'd been running the top, so I picked the top, and at that point the top had become not as dominant as the bottom, and I got drove around. And then for, I think, four restarts after that, I had to hold my own on the top, and I couldn't get the lead back, but I got to second, and then finally the last one I lost third, lost second, fell to third. So finished third, pretty solid. We put together a 6th and a 3rd. Hopefully we can keep rolling on it. I feel like we're starting to hit on stuff, and really comfortable with the way the cars drive and stuff like that. 80% of this is luck, I feel like. So sometimes I made the wrong decision, and I feel like it cost me the race tonight. If I would have picked the bottom on that restart, got the lead, nobody's going by me. But that's all it takes. So if it was easy, everybody would do it. But
it's hard. Dirt racing's tough that way, because you don't know as a leader. Sometimes you're just a sitting duck. You don't know what lanes are developing. And tonight the track changed dramatically throughout the race, where you could make some passes on the top, and there was toward the end of the race, before I end up getting knocked out of it. It
was pretty bottom dominant.
Yeah, the bottom became the place to be. Early on, you could make some passes on the top, but I think they had spritzed it with a little water or something.
Yeah.
So, but it was unique. It was cool and windy and whatnot. So, but I think we got a couple good race cars. We'll be over at Albany Friday night. This Friday night. So
quick turnaround. Hopefully we can keep building on it.
Yeah. So
go over there where it's a damn big block race.
Yeah.
16 of the guys have big blocks or something crazy like that. There's 30 cars. So.
Not just big block drivers, like super dirt series.
Yeah, they race for a living. They race for a living, and we work for a living.
Yeah.
That's just straight up. It's cool to see Tanner Siemens win tonight. He's another working guy.
Congrats to Tanner.
Finally
worked hard for it.
It's finally good to see some of these guys that are working really hard, with their jobs, finally winning some races. So hopefully we can be next.
And you guys have raced, well, Big Walt, you raced against Gary, his dad, for years, and then you and Tanner raced against each other up at Bear Ridge and Sportsman, so it was cool.
We've got a lot of laps together, so it was cool to see him, win. Yeah. Out of anybody, I'd rather see a working guy like Tanner that works hard on his stuff win, especially local. He's from our side of the mountain, if you call it that.
Yeah.
So for somebody like that to win a small block race is a big deal. So congrats to him, and like I said, hopefully we're next. So as always, thanks for watching. Got to thank our sponsors, which is my business and Dad's business. That's all we got. It's CJ Auto Body.
Yeah.
And all the girls.
The girls did a great job tonight. A lot of work, hustling around, getting everything going, knocking the cobwebs off. This is the first time we were all together. So, but yeah, we're looking forward to Albany Friday night, man. Come out and see us.
Yeah.
It'll be some good racing.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.